Well, everybody, welcome back to Career Cage and welcome back to a new episode. This episode, to be honest, in this episode I wasn't even planning on doing this. I was planning on doing this to a smaller canal, by me, but as you guys can see, I'm at the big dirt canal. You guys haven't seen this before, but I've known this place existed for a long time, but now that I live in the area, now I can take and mess around with it. Bugs are bad out here. Let me take and turn you guys around and show you what we're doing. Well, this is what we're doing. This is basically just a Ghetto fish trap that I did with a bunch of paper clips, as I guess you would call them, like anchors. I made two that are kind of like Ghetto split rings or keychain rings. And I made this one where the line actually ties to. I'm just using 12-pound fluoro for this because it's not going to be, being tugged on and stuff a lot. Basically with this, it's basically, as you guys can see, a Pepsi bottle with the top cut off and inverted. So it's a funnel on the inside type of thing, like that. So that way the fish come in and come in there and into there. I did kind of mess up and forgot to get any bait for this. But if this is like the little canal, which is by my house, just the trap alone should draw in little fish to act as like sanctuary and stuff for them. Anyway, guys, I'm going to, here, let me do this on camera. It might be a little awkward. Everybody, as you guys can see, I brought out a bunch of line, and now I'm just going to toss this in there. I don't want to toss it far because I do want it closer to the edge. I don't want it right out in the middle where the most current and everything, but I want it like right here in the edge. So here we go. About like that, and hopefully it'll start sinking pretty soon. I might have to take and jerk it like that, maybe. There we go, it's starting to go in. Now my line's all tangled up. Yeah, everybody, that's pretty much what we're doing. I got a different, smaller trap at the other canal. When I get back to it, I'll show you guys that one. But for right now, I'm just going to cut the line and then find a stick to tie it to. Anyway, everybody, I'll see you when I get back to the small canal. Well, everybody, as you guys can see, I'm back at the canal. And I kind of like this one because it's a lot clearer. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's a lot clearer. The only problem with it is it's moving water a lot of times. They will shut that valve off or that gate off every now and then, but most of the time it's running like this. Anyway, I'll flip you guys around and show you what trap I'm working with. Anyway, everybody, this is the trap I'm working with. This was just a Arizona Sun Tea bottle that I did the same thing to. The thing I like about this trap is because you see these ridges, I was able to cut it where it just snaps into place where I don't need no rings or nothing to hold everything on. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get this trap out in the water real quick. And then, as you guys can see, it's getting dark on me real quick. That was a long walk. It was a little more than a mile to that big canal, that big dirty canal. But anyway, I'm going to put this trap in the water and I'm going to get back to the house. Well, everybody, we're back at the canal. It's been like 2 or 3 days later, the weekend. I've been kind of busy, so we'll go ahead and pull up the trap, and then if there's anything in there, I'll show you guys. Well, guys, guess how many fish I caught? None. It was just a bunch of mud in the bottom. I don't really want to give up on this canal, you know, this soon. Just one try at it. But what I would like to do is to actually take and use some bait and think about some other type of a trap design. I think maybe like a bigger hole, because there's probably bigger fish in here. And if it's just too big for me to keep, I'll just throw it back. Yeah, I guess I'll just take this thing back to the small canal. And I guess I'll just have 2 traps in the small canal. Anyway, guys, we'll get back to the smaller canal, because I'm pretty sure that my little trap will have some, what do you call them? Mosquito fish. They'll have some mosquito fish in there, hopefully. But yeah, let's go back and let's check that trap out. By the way, I did move the trap because they open up that gate more, making more of a current go through, so a lot of the fish got pushed back. So I put the trap further back in the canal. Anyway, let's go to the canal and I'll pick it up from there. Well, everybody, we made it back to the small canal where I got the other trap. There's a lot of wind, everybody, so I'm probably going to have to duck behind all of this to talk to you all. Basically, I'm just going to take and throw that trap out and then bring up the other trap and see if there's anything in it. And if there's anything in it, I'll bring you guys back. Well, everybody, these are the little mosquito fish that I was talking about. They basically look like a little mini wild version of a guppy. Right now they don't really look like much, but I had a bigger one in the trap, but it jumped out as I was putting it back in. But anyway, guys, I'm not going to take these guys home because it's getting dark, as you guys can see. And I want some light to film me putting them into the tank. So yeah, guys, I'll probably just grab some more tomorrow. And some of these guys are kind of big anyway. I want like the smallest of the small, like them. But anyway, guys, these guys, I'm going to put these guys back and I'll just go catch some, or I'll come back tomorrow, pick up my trap right there and get some more and put them in there. Anyway, guys, I guess I'll bring you guys back when I got some fish ready to put into the aquarium. Well, everybody, we're here back at the canal. It's a little windy still, and it's a little more than a week later. I just didn't really get the time and everything to come down here every day. Anyway, I'm going to pull up the traps, see what's in them, and then show you guys them. And then we go back to the house and put them in the quarantine tank. That I still need to show you guys. Anyway, let's get to it. Well, everyone, this is my catch for today. 5 little mosquito fish. Let's go acclimate these guys and put them in the quarantine tank real quick. Well, everybody, this is my little tank here. This is my little quarantine tank. And as you guys can see, this is what I was talking about, how I kind of overdid it with the quarantine. Because with the quarantine, you're only supposed to have, you know, very minimal stuff in there. And I put a lot of stuff in there. Although this grass that I stuck in there is actually started to grow pretty good. I got a few new shoots right there, and the roots are growing. And same thing on these ones. Then I got a bunch of bees that are always over here drinking. And this is kind of smart that I kind of came up with. This is just the lid to the tank, and I just flipped upside down so that way all these little cutouts in certain places, it'll drain down and create more agitation, create more oxygenation. That was pretty cool, but I plan on trying to do something a little more professional with that. But anyway guys, the little mosquito fish are in there. They're all hiding right now, but I'll make sure to get some B-roll later. Probably at night while I can have a good light on the tank and everything else, but yeah, there was one right there. But yeah, anyway guys, I just got this little Tetra Whisper up here, just for a filter and everything, but oh yeah, and I also got some not mystery snails, but bladder snails. Sorry everybody, I got interrupted in the mix of all that. I did a quick little water change on this little thing. But yeah guys, other than algae, it's doing just fine. I did get some stuff that helps with algae, but I found out that I shouldn't use it because I got snails and stuff in here. But anyway, this is what I've been feeding them. This is the new food that I picked up for them. The Tetra Pro series and all that. I've been feeding them some freeze-dried bloodworms. And then I got a mix of a couple different fish foods in here. But yeah, I got a couple different mixes of fish food. I got some little Tetra pellets, I got some flake food, and I got some algae pellets all up in here, crushed up. I feed these guys a mix of this and this, and occasionally the bloodworms, and then so far they have been growing up. And these are little mosquito fish, so they are relative of the guppy, which is another reason why I wanted this, because since they are similar to a guppy, I could try to do a breeding program with them. I could try to do a morph, or whatever you call them, try to get some different colors out of them. But yeah, everybody, that's pretty much everything for right now. The game plan with these guys is to get them in the tank, grow them up a little bit, and get them in the tank, the main tank, that 10-gallon. And I also want to get some more neon tetras, so I'll probably get those and put them in there, and then put them on the same quarantine regimen as these guys. So yeah, that's basically it. Pretty soon, I don't want to say when, but pretty soon I should be trying to get a 40-gallon breeder. And if you guys know from way back, I used to, I really wanted a 40-gallon breeder just because of the dimensions. It's a shorter, fatter, squattier type of tank. It's not so flat and long like 55s or 75s. But yeah, anyway guys, I'm going to leave you guys with some cinematic view. I'm probably going to get that at night and put a light over it, so that way I could get some good cinematic B-roll. But yeah, anyway guys, that's about it. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and I'd like to see what you guys think about this. See you until next time.
A person who thinks all the time has nothing to think about except thoughts. So, he loses touch with reality and lives in a world of illusions. By thoughts, I mean specifically chatter in the skull, perpetual and compulsive repetition of words, of reckoning and calculating. I'm not saying that thinking is bad. Like everything else, is useful in moderation. A good servant, but a bad master. And all so-called civilized peoples have increasingly become crazy and self-destructive because through excessive thinking they have lost touch with reality. That's to say, we confuse science with the real world.
Beginning of meditation.
Most of us would have rather money than tangible wealth, and a great occasion is somehow spoiled for us unless photographed. And to read about it the next day in the newspaper is oddly more fun for us than the original event. This is a disaster. For as a result of confusing the real world of nature with mere science, we are destroying nature. We are so tied up in our minds that we've lost our senses. Time to wake up. What is reality? Obviously, no one can say because it isn't words. It isn't material, that's just an idea. Reality is
the point cannot be explained in words. I'm not trying to put you down. It's an expression of you as you are. One must live. We need to survive, to go on. We must go on.